Right, okay, we are live on YouTube.
All right. Let's see here. The quest card came in like sideways for me, so let's see.
Yeah, it does. It's just the way the image loads up for some reason. It does that
Okay,
for everybody.
let me see here. So you've got that, and that.
Right, okay, I need to take out Keen. Unless you're running victory display, I can take out Keena's lances.
I am not running victory display.
Okay, so I'll drop out Keena's lances. Um,
I'll try this deck. It might not go well.
it's fine. It's just a game for fun. I'll withdraw Shadow of the Past as well because I don't think we'll need
This
Shadow of the
this
Past.
is an untested deck coming up.
That seems more fun than anything.
Okay, load deck here, download. But I should be able to put up some big quest numbers theoretically. Okay, okay, it's a good starting hand at least for this deck.
Okay, well, I think because I've taken out those 6 cards, I'll add in Secret Vigil because we've got a few enemies with threat. Um, do you want Keep Watch or Gather Information? Would either of them help you?
I forget what keep what. Either, I mean, either's fine, I'm sure.
Keep Watch minuses attack of non-unique enemies whilst in the victory display.
Yeah, I mean, either one would be helpful.
I'll take 2 of them. Okay, so Rolls and shuffle. Okay, so hello and welcome to Card Talk. I'm your host Grant Thompson, and today we are playing Fate of the Wilderland, and I'm got my friend Splice, aka Brosy.
Hello, hello.
And what you playing today?
I'm playing like a Noldor questing deck that we'll see how it goes. It is untested.
And I'm playing a ranged 3 hunters deck, um, which is what I took to the epic multiplayer where we were Storm on Corvus Haven, and it worked fairly well there. And I've played it throughout the LCG con event this week, well today, and it worked somewhat well in most of the quests. So yeah.
Okay. Get these. After the player's quest unsuccessfully, after an enemy. Okay, well, extra more resources. Okay. Alright, so after we quest unsuccessfully, we put progress there.
Okay.
And so, force, at the end of the round, place 1 progress on the Goblin's Assault for each enemy in the staging area. Then, if there's X progress on the Goblin's Assault, advance. X is equal to 2, plus 2 per player, so if there's 6, we advance, it looks like.
Yeah.
Alright, I like my starting hand, I believe.
And I like mine, although I can't see yours.
Oh, yep, let me, there we go.
Ooh, very nice. Wandering Exile, along with the Sea to the Sea. Yeah, that looks like a very nice opening hand for you.
Yep, even though I can't play my Wandering Exile yet.
True. But that is a very nice starting hand for me.
So I am going to.
Well, are we doing simultaneous play or 1-by-1 play?
Oh, it's up to you. You can go first if you want. Go for it.
Okay, well, I'll drop out a Dagger of Westerness for free on board. I will pay 1 for Arraignment of War on Grim Beyond. I will play a Rivendell blade for free onto Legolas. I will spend one for a War Axe on Legolas. Now the question is, do we want a resource to kill an enemy with Grimbeorn, or do we want a quick strike with Legolas?
I guess both are about the same, right?
Yes, Legolas is attacking for 5, Grimbeorn attacks for 4.
Yeah, let's see here. What do we have coming down? After it engages you, either +2 or +1 progress. After it's dealt a shadow card with no effect, return it or place progress. Okay.
I think
And he's sitting up there for right now.
I think
Alright.
I'll quick strike the Warg Rider because of that shadow card effect.
Yep, sounds good.
Okay, so questing. This is all you.
Yep. Well, so first I gotta.
Yeah.
Are we simultaneous? I wasn't doing the simultaneous.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll just do it one at a time. It's easier for people watching in the stream.
Okay, so here I'm gonna discard Elven Light to get a resource on Arwen. I'm gonna use that resource to draw a card, and then I will. Then I guess just full pay this right now. I have to discard 2 cards with it. So I'll discard this one and this one to get out a Guardian of Rivendell. And that'll do it for the moment.
Okay.
So questing we'll do 7. What are we up against? We're up against 7. Oh boy. And then, because I can't do Galadriel yet, I need to get my Nenya. Alright. So, 7 against 7. Looks like we're gonna fail, but that's okay. So we draw 1. Another enemy. 2. Slopes. When revealed, either place 1 progress on the Goblin's Assault or reveal an additional thing. I don't know what the Goblin's Assault does, but maybe we put a progress there.
Urdo gets +2 for each other enemy in play and cannot be after the player's question successfully place 1 progress here.
So I know it's gonna advance us, so when we go, since we're questing unsuccessfully, it's gonna get 1.
Yep.
Or progress. So it's gonna get a progress on it, and if it gets to 6, then we lose, or then we advance to the next stage, not lose. But I feel like revealing more cards right now would be really bad.
Yes, I agree. So
let's just add an extra 1.
And
because now we go up 4 threat.
Yep.
We can travel here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna exhaust Galadriel to draw a card and reduce my threat by 1. Just in the hopes that I was getting closer to this. Okay. And now we do engagements.
Yep, and I think well, either way I can kill most of what's on the board.
Yeah, so I'll take, I won't optionally engage anything, then it falls out like this, right?
Yep.
And then shadow, shadow, shadow.
I will spend a resource and use quick strike and kill the Warg Rider with Legolas.
Okay.
Placing 2 progress on the slopes of Gundabad.
Alright. Did you want to do, so now this guy, after he engages you, give it +2 until the end of the round, or place 1 progress on the Goblin's Assault?
You can have +2 till the end of the round.
It'll be a 4, and I'll give mine +2 as well.
So,
that's fine.
Grimbeorn defends my Fierce Vanguard.
Plus X, where X is the stage name of the main quest, so that's 1.
So he takes a point.
+1.
So he takes a point of damage. That's fine.
Okay, and then for mine, it's attacking for 4, blocking here. +2, I do not, so it's attacking, so it does 2 damage. So it's doing 5. Okay.
Okay, and so
And then
how much attack does how much defense does your Fierce Vanguard have? Is it 2 or 4?
you can kill it with you can just kill it's 2.
Okay, then Bard kills it.
All right.
And that's two resources on the hero's defense that we get.
Oh yes. All right.
Not quite a full clear sweep as I was hoping for, but
Hey,
something.
there we go. We got the Nenya. And then so I will discard for a resource. And then I'll do to the C on sure here. She won't be blocking ever. And then 2 of these on to Galadriel. So now we can at least I can keep my card draw going. Unless you need some card draw for getting your contract going.
Well, I am only 1 card away from flipping my contract, so I'm going to play out Gather Information.
Do you want to draw a card this turn to see if you get it during planning?
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't say no.
Okay, do it. And lower your threat by 1.
Thank you, and I get a Secret Vigil, so we could reduce our threat by 2.
Nice.
So I will spend 1 for a Secret Vigil and place it on this Vanguard. And then I will spend 1 for a Rivendell Bow on a Legolas, so he's now attacking for 6.
Nice.
And that's me done.
Alright. So now questing.
Oh, we may as well go on Gather Information, since we can't place progress on Erdug's Assault.
Yep, exactly. So we're up against 2. And so I'm questing for 7 with another 4 coming. So really I'm doing 11 because it's guaranteed to come. Alright, let's see what we get. Orc Troop, okay, or Goblin Troop. And the Lonely Lands for each face down card. After an event is played during the quest phase, place it face down. Okay, so that's 5, 6, 7. So we make 4 progress. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4.
And 2 on Gather Information.
Yep.
Oops.
Oh, where'd it go?
It got added to the victory displayed by mistake.
Oh, it's not there yet, right? Because we need 2 more?
Yeah, that's right.
I can't, yeah, there we go. And then now, is it worth traveling to this place? Because if we don't, we can only go to the active,
Quest.
It'll no longer be active at in combat.
Yep, that's correct. In this Goblin troop
So we might as well
down.
travel then.
Yep, and this Goblin troop comes down, so I have no way of stopping that, so...
Yeah, even after you lowered your threat by 1?
Yeah, I was at 36.
Okay. Okay.
So
Goblin that comes down. Oh, these are exhausted.
Yeah.
I mean, the other thing is I could chump if we need to.
Well, I've got enough attack with Legolas to kill the Goblin troop. And
okay, so
Grimbiorn can just kill the Fierce Vanguard.
Okay, so I'll engage it, and then I can just chump here.
Okay, if you wouldn't mind.
Nope. So shadow. So for mine, plus X, okay. Dead.
Okay, and Grimbiorn defends mine and spends a resource and kills the Fierce Vanguard.
Okay, and this thing, return any after this attack. Well, that works, right? Because you kill them anyways?
Yep, and we each reduce our threat by 2.
And then this one, so then we put 1 more here, and then this one dies,
and
right?
And then Bard and Legolas attack for 10. 10 with minus 4 defense. That's more than enough to kill that Goblin troop.
Got him. Alright. New round. Okay. So I will do this to myself to draw a card, discard a card, or go down one. I will draw an Elven Light, and then I'm just going to leave it up there. Draw Elven Light, and then discard it to get a resource. Draw a card. Ooh, there we go. Light of Valinor on. Oops. On him. I can discard X cards, reduce the cost of the next Noldor played.
Oh, and we need to add 2.
I already did.
What
to the hero's defense?
No, 2 to Goblin's Assault for Erdog being in the staging area the last 2 rounds. At the end of the round, place 1 progress on Goblin's Assault for each enemy in the staging area. And there's only.
Oh, is that part of the main quest?
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so that would be
4.
1, 2. Okay. All right, and now I don't have anything to play because I don't necessarily want to lose my whole hand at this exact moment.
Okay. Well, I'll play out my Raiment of War on Bard. So so now I've flipped my contract at the end of this turn. Bard is now got 5 attack and 3 defense with 6 hit points. And that's me done.
Alright. So now we quest. So I'm questing for essentially 11 against 2. Against gather information again. So that's 1, 2, and 4. Ooh. Okay, so that's 8. So we make 3 progress. Oh, you killed a guy with Legolas, right?
Yep.
So that's enough to beat the location, but not progress us, unfortunately. I could really use Narya is the thing I want now. Okay, so now that we've done that, we've got 2 enemies, only one of which has to come down.
Yeah, which I think will take both of them down, so then we can kill them.
Okay, because if you take... I could block with Círdan on this one. After it engages you, exhaust a character you control, or place 1 on. So he's attacking for 3. I couldn't really take it undefended, and so that would flip it. What are your thoughts?
Well, if we don't take one of these enemies, then
it'll flip either way, right?
We progress on to the next quest stage.
Yeah. Because if I do this, I could take it undefended, but if it gets any pluses, I lose a hero.
Yeah. Or you could potentially defend the pack of logs with Círdan, but then it's got a chance of going back to the staging area. And if it gets any plus,
right.
And then if it gets any pluses, it could kill you.
Because it's 4. Well, so I would feel like, do you want to take this guy then? Is that what you're saying?
Well, either way, I could take either one of them. I'm just trying to think of a better solution for dealing with these attacks and saving a turn for
yeah,
before we progress.
I gotcha. Because would you punch back and kill this thing? Because you hit for 4?
4 with -2, so I couldn't kill the elite with Erdog.
Okay, so I think if we go like this, this is probably the best, right? Because then you could, because you couldn't kill the wargs either, right?
The wargs...
with the punch back?
No, I couldn't kill either of them with the punch back. I could do
So is it worth?
I can do 3 damage to one or 4 damage to the elite.
Okay. Because I think if we do this, then I can block, and it might be worth just exhausting like Bard instead of putting the 1 progress from the elite.
Yep, that sounds like a plan.
Because then we get shadows, and now if you block with Grimbeorn,
Yep,
+1.
no damage. And I'll swing back and put some more damage on it. 4 damage.
1, 2, 3, 4. And that would have killed a hero for me, so that, well, let's see if this one would have. Yep, +1. Hit this attack. Okay, so he does 3 damage to 1, 2, 3.
And then
I have a caregiver in my hand, so I can at least heal a little bit.
okay, and I'm attacking for 1, 2.
Oh, it's Delta Shadow card with no effect. Oh, yeah, oof, that's brutal.
6, so I can put 5. I can actually kill the pack of wargs with Legolas.
You can't?
I can. 6.
Oh, you can? Okay.
6 with minus 2 defense. Is
Oh, perfect.
Enough to just kill it. And that's
awesome.
Another progress on Hero's Defense. Another resource.
Oh, yep. Alright. Now, so then we put another thing here, and we go to the next round. So we still have 1 more turn before we progress.
Yes, we do.
Okay. I'm gonna lower my threat and draw. What? Go ahead.
I was just about to say I wouldn't mind the draw because I've got 2 Valiant Guards in my hand, but I've flipped my contract now, so.
Okay. You can take the draw this turn. That's fine.
Thank you.
Because I'll draw with an Elven Light.
Okay, that definitely helps. Okay, I'm going to spend 3 Oh, it's you first anyway, so what you planning?
So I drew with Elven Light, and now I'm gonna, I guess, to the sea, so I can drop it 1, 2, 3, and then put out a Glorfindel. So it costs 2. 1, 2, and then let's see here. Now that I got him out, I really want to get this caregiver out, but I think we'll be okay there. Yeah, we'll just stay there.
Well, I'm going to give you a little added support because I'm going to spend 3 resources and play out a Valiant Guard onto Grimbeorn, so he can now start siphoning some damage.
Nice.
And then I'm going to spend 1 for a second Rivendell Blade onto Legolas, so he's now minus 4 defense.
Sounds good. Ready to murder?
Oh yes.
Alright, so now we quest. So I'm questing for 11. I think I'm going to just leave Glorfindel up because we need to make 2 progress, right?
He doesn't exhaust to commit to the quest this round because of Gladriel.
Oh, you're right. I forgot about that. Good call. Perfect. So now, let's see what we get. Slopes. When revealed, either place 1 or reveal an additional encounter card. Is it better to just place 1?
Well, if we do, we progress on. If we don't, we could
Okay,
possibly hold out.
We progress at the end of the round?
Yes.
Okay, let's just reveal then. So we reveal that. Okay. And then we go to here. Alright. So those are the 2. And then that's 2, 4, 6, 8. We make enough progress to beat gather information so we can search.
Okay, what do I want?
Galdor would be really nice of the Havens. I'm discarding a lot, drawing. Okay, the Silver Hearts would be nice. But I really think I just want some Narya action going on.
Right, now,
Okay.
the question is for me, do I get an attack boost for Grimbiorn with the War Axe so that way he can kill anything that he defends against? Do I go for a golden belt so the next restricted attachment on Legolas I can actually use to help kill? Or do I go for something universal like Keep Watch so that will lower the attack of all these enemies that keep coming out so that way we're less likely to die from their attack?
I think Keep Watch might actually be pretty good. I don't know what stage 2 looks like for this quest,
Okay,
but
I'll go for Keep Watch and hope and pray that I draw I eventually draw a War Axe or a Golden Belt. Sounds like a plan. Okay, so travel to the slopes of Gundabad.
yes, let's travel there.
Okay.
And now we have to figure out how to block these. Oof.
Well, let's see. I can take the Goblin, the Fias Vanguard,
because I can take this during engagement, exhaust. I will draw a card with Elven Light, and then now I pitch a card to ready him, so I'm good there.
Okay, and I'll take this Fias Vanguard, and let's see where things roll.
Alright, so shadow, shadow, shadow. So I can block mine. Oh, Kieran should be ready. Yes, I quested with him, but he's still ready. Okay. Definitely can't block with him though, because that would be bad. So I will instead.
Remember, I've got the siphon. I can siphon a point of damage with Valiant Guard as well.
Yeah. Yep. So I'm gonna block here with Glorfindel. Attacking against +1, so it's a total of 4. So I take 3 on Glorfindel, which is fine too. Okay.
Okay, and I will give the Fias Vanguard +2, so Grimbiorn defends that.
Okay, this one, discard a non-objective attachment you control.
Okay, goodbye.
I'd get rid of a Rivendell Blade, probably.
I was thinking of the Blade because most of these enemies have only 2 defense.
Right, and I mean, I know the big bad guy has more, but any other weapon that gives +2 will be just as good, right? More universally good.
Yeah. And then I'll swing back and kill it with Grimbiorn's ability, putting 1 more on Hero's Defense.
Okay.
Then I will take Erdog's Elite Undefended.
Okay. Add Stray Goblin to the staging area.
Okay, and that's 3 more damage, so I'll put that on the board. And then for attacks, it is you, so Kiadan and Bard can kill.
Yep. Okay.
And then Legolas is more than enough to kill mine, placing 2 progress on the slopes of Gundabad.
Got it. Oh, and then 2 there. Okay.
And then we add 2 progress to the Goblin's Assault for the end of the round.
And then, so outflanked. Shuffle the encounter discard pile and discard cards until X enemies are discarded. Okay. Shuffle in. And discard until enemies are discarded. There's one. Oh, wargs. Gross. 2. Okay, add those enemies to the staging area. Alright. And then 2D, this says, after an enemy attacks, place 1 progress on the Goblin's Assault at the end of the round. If there are X or more progress, advance. X is 4 plus 4 per player, so if there's
16.
12.
Oh, yeah, 12.
Okay. Alright. New round. But now they don't get the plus for being in the staging area, at
That's
least.
correct. So, I am going to spend
Ooh.
1 for a War Axe onto Grimbiorn. So he's now attacking for 3. For 7. I will spend 1 for Keep Watch. And that's me done. We're not doing... Matt, we're not doing...
Oh, go ahead.
I'm just speaking to Matt, who's just said, hey, how's the quest going? We're not doing too bad. We're on to turn 5. I've flipped my contract. We've got more... We've just literally progressed into stage 2.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, but we're doing pretty good getting the progress, because we have to get, what is it, 5 times the number of players?
Yep.
So we need 2 more progress, and then we can start doing... Well, then he becomes engaged with us each, right?
Let's see, yeah, engage with each other. So,
Okay.
So between Legolas and Bard, we can kill Erdog.
Yeah, we'll just have to... Oh, and he'll get plus X, where X is the printed threat, so it won't be that terrible. Alright. So, we're doing stuff now. I would like to do... Okay, let's see here. He's pretty expansive. So I'm gonna put Narya out. And then I can to the sea, discarding 1, 2. I think I still want heals. Ooh, it's such a good defender. How many caregivers? I'm trying to like remember what I actually have in this deck. 1 second here, let me go to it.
For those of you just tuning in, Splice is running a untested deck.
Yes. So yeah. Oh, I can actually before I discard for that, I can draw 1, reduce my threat by 1. That helps. So that's gonna be then 1, 2, 3. I can play this, discarding 2. If I want.
So what you're playing with to the sea? With
That's what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm doing to the sea. Do I think to play this Guardian of Rivendell?
Or you could get or you could get the quest power out with Aristos.
Right. The main well, so the thing is with the Guardian, I can commit both, and then I can ready him with Narya now from Círdan.
Right.
So it'd be 4 defense, which could be nice. The other thing is, what I might do is I might just do discount I'm trying to get this caregiver out too. I've never played Noldor, so it's a little weird right now. I'm like, oh, how do I do all this? Okay, because I'd really like to get, yeah, I don't know. So I'm
Because
here.
if you,
Because if
if
I discard these two, the next turn I could theoretically,
because if you're playing the Guardian of, are you paying full cost for the Guardian of Rivendell?
no. So I was doing these three cards to the right
You
here
could only do
to
two.
play her
You could only do
to the
two.
sea, to the sea.
Yeah, but it's a minimum of one, so you can
Oh, to
only.
a minimum of one. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, so that'll work then. Okay, so I'll discard those two, and then the two cards I'll discard is I'm just gonna get rid of Aristor because I know it helps filter, but right now
Okay,
I
and
have
you might want to save a resource on Galadriel then if you want to play out the caregiver
yeah.
for
So
the
instead
lower
of using the
resource.
two for Narya there, I'll do it like that because then it's most flexible. And so then those are those two, like that. There we go. We got there. So 2 and 2 to get that guy out, and then now we'll do 2 to do. Well, actually, so since I have 2, I'll use 1 to draw a card with Elven Light, and then I can discard a card to do that, and then actually instead of getting the caregiver out, I just got to test the will, so I'll just hold that for now,
Yep.
and then we'll go for next turn.
Well,
Okay, we
Kiadan's
got
still
there.
somewhat safe thanks to Grimbeorn and Valiant Guard, so.
Right. Yep.
Okay, questing.
Questing 4, 3, 4, 11. I might as well do him 14, 15.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 9 is what we're up against. Yep. So card number 1 is 2. Card number 2 is 2 more. So we win by 2, which clears the location.
And then engagements, since there's no travel.
Yep. I don't think we want. So the stray goblin's coming down somewhere.
The stray goblins coming down with
And he attacks for 2.
Right.
Which should be.
So this is basically what's coming down to me. The way it's looking without optionals. Because I'm first player. So you get the Erdog's Elite, and I'd get these 3.
Okay. Unless if I optional 1, then I would get those 2. You optional 1. We could do 2 and 2. So if I optional this one and get the stray goblin.
Okay, and if I optional Erdog's Elite. Let's see what makes more sense because we've got to exhaust characters for Erdog's Elite.
Right.
Now,
because
for killing
if I do this,
I mean,
because I don't know, I can't get both elites. I don't think.
Right. Okay.
Right?
What I'll do is instead of exhausting somebody for Erdog's Elite, I'll just place the progress on Goblin's Assault.
Okay, that's fine.
And that way I can kill everything on the board.
Oops.
Or just about.
So we put 1 there, and then for me, I'm gonna exhaust this thing here. I think. Actually, I'm gonna before we engage, I'm gonna draw again with Elven Light, and then now when I get that, I will discard Elven Light to ready during the engagement phase, and then I'll exhaust Glorfindel for that. Okay. So now we get shadows.
Yep. Okay, so
So
for
you
mine,
first.
I will defend the Fierce Vanguard with Grimbeorn,
Okay.
and I will kill it.
Oh, and that gets added to the staging area, of course, giving us one there.
And then I will take Erdog's Elite undefended.
Okay. Attacking X is the stage number, so it's 5 total.
So that's 5 damage on Grimbeorn. And how are you defending?
So I'm gonna block here against the Elite. Nothing, and then now I can Narya to ready up both of these, which will then let me defend here again. Okay, nothing.
Okay, and now for combat. Legolas can kill anything.
So if he kills yours, then we can swing in together with Bard to kill my Elite, right?
Yep.
Okay, so your Elite dies,
and then can kill the straight
now that we're in... Oh, what was that? Yeah, and then now that... Because how much does he do? Bard, he does 5, right? So he needed me, and then now I can...
Bard has -2 defense for...
Oh, gotcha. So he killed it straight up, and then I just kill my goblin.
Yep. And then
perfect.
That's
okay.
3 resources on hero's defense.
1, 2, 3. So next turn, he is considered to be engaged with each player.
Yes, and at the end of the round, that's 3 progress on Goblin's Assault.
Because, no, because it doesn't get the +1 anymore. It was based off the number of attacks. So we had 4 attacks, right? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep, so we move on to quest stage 3.
Yep. Shuffle the encounter, and X is the number of players. Add this to the staging area, okay.
So we'll get 2 more enemies.
Give us some more just stray goblins, come on. Okay, this guy. Oh my gosh. What are with these packs of wargs? Alright. And then, what does that guy do? At the end of the round, place 1 progress on Goblin's Assault.
Well,
for each enemy in play.
Luckily enough, we've
so,
already
if we just kill Urdug, we win, right?
Yes.
Okay. So if we get to 24, we lose. Place 1, for each enemy in play. So at the end of the round now, we actually have to put 5 on there, right?
Yes. No, not now, because we've already hit the end of the round. That's how we progressed.
No, we progressed because they, it was every time they attack.
Right, okay.
It adds 1.
Right, yes.
So now we do the new round. Ooh, something good's gonna come of this though. I can full heal Grimbeorn.
Well, that's just what I was about to ask you. Would you mind healing Grimbeorn?
Let's see. You have a feint.
Yes, I do.
Okay. So let's see here. So I can discard 1. I'm just going to discard this dude. 2. The Siege of the Sea. So it costs 1 to play Elrond. And then full heal Grimbeorn.
Thank you. And if you don't need the card draw, I wouldn't mind it to see if I can get a quick strike so I can try and do some damage or a hands upon the bow to see if I can help kill one of these in the staging area.
Yes, 1 second here. So let me check real quick. So I'm gonna, my plan is to do, I think I'll do this. So 1, 2, 3. Because I think we keep a test of will just in case. Right? I think that would be useful.
Yeah, but if you play Lindia, you wouldn't have the resource for it.
Well, I get to draw 2, and I can still pitch 1 to Arwen
Right, okay,
for a
yeah.
resource. So I draw 2, and I drew a Test of Will. So then I'll pitch 1 to give a resource. There we go.
Okay.
And then you can lower your threat by 1 and draw a card.
Thank you. Let's see what I get. I get a 4 hammer, so it's something.
Alright. Yep, something. Better than nothing.
Yep, and I think we'll keep me resource for feint rather than us playing out this Valiant Guard.
Perfect. Okay. And so does his +2 defense go away after he makes an attack? He cannot be dealt damage unless he's resolved.
Gets +2 for each other enemy in play. So basically what has to happen is he gains +2 defense for each of these enemies. So he's currently got 8, 10 defense.
It reads as 1 sentence, right? For each enemy in play, you cannot be damaged unless he's resolved.
Unless he has resolved an attack this phase, so
he still gets the +2 defense for each enemy.
I'm not sure.
Because I feel like it would go away, but here,
Well,
let's see here. I don't see anybody else in any of the voice channels. Okay. Well, I think it's whatever we want it to be.
Well, since we're not 100% sure, do you just want to make a call?
Yeah, I think that's fine. Because like the way I would read it is he gets +2 for each other enemy in play and cannot be dealt damage unless he's resolved an attack this phase. I don't know. I guess in the theme of it, it would be you have to kill them. But what do you think?
Easy either way. If we want to say that because it is 1 sentence, so if you want to say that he doesn't get his defense after he's attacked, we can do that. We could kill him this turn if that was the case, or it would take a few turns to kill if.
No, I think that's fair, because like if you look at it, we're at 17, and I think it would we're 7 away in the round for each enemy in play. So, and then if more enemies just keep coming out, you'd get stuck there and eventually lose. So I feel like he is just really hard to kill until he attacks, and then you can do something to him.
Okay.
So I'd rule it that way.
Okay, well, if that's the way we're going to rule it, that's the way we're going to rule it, because I can't 100% remember how it works. So I'm good with that. So questing?
Yeah, I'm trying to. Yep, questing for. Let me.
A boat tour?
I was looking at the thing here real quick if it has anything about it.
You've got 5.
It does not. Okay.
9. 12. 15.
Yep, 5.
You've got 15
9,
with what I've
12.
highlighted. It's 15.
And then, what is that, 15?
Yep.
And then, did you add Galadriel's 4?
No, I
did
19? I didn't add that yet, so yeah, that's 19 from what you got there.
Okay, and so then we reveal 2 against, I guess, Keep Watch. Well, as the active location, each hero gets +1. Oh. Okay, there we go. So 1 and 2. Either place 1 or reveal an additional card. I'll just cancel that.
Okay. Travel to the Dwarven Watchtower. Well, hang on.
Yeah.
2, 4.
Oh, yeah.
8, 12, 15, 16, 18.
And we were at 19.
So we made 1 progress.
Yep.
So then
Now
travel
we
to
go here,
okay, and
and
then
then
engage.
because like the only guys coming down really are the Warg and the Stray, right? And then Urda, of course.
Yep, so
Because even if he had +4 defense, or what is it, 2, 4, 6, 8, we might be able to just kill him as well. So let's see. So if I take this, this comes with it, right?
yep.
And then so he's gonna attack me first. So he's attacking for 3.
Yep, and then you discard the top card and you counter that.
So for this first block, I will do here.
Shadow cards.
Actually, I'll do Elrond, sure.
Okay,
So draw. Oh, shadows. You're right. Shadow, shadow, shadow. Okay, so for Urdugs, I'm discarding the top, so it's +2. Add this to the staging area. Okay, of course. So it's 2 damage to Elrond. Alright. And then this one is a 2. I'm gonna take it undefended, maybe? So well, I guess I'll block this Warg Rider here. With this one. Nothing. And then I think, because that would be, I'm gonna Kierdan these 2 back up. So now they're both +1, so they're both 3s. I can block this Stray Goblin with Lindir.
Instead of
Or it's +1 attack.
well, instead of getting Elrond or the guard up, wouldn't it be better to give the +1 stats to Glorfindel so he can do more damage?
Well, I'm gonna get him up anyways, so this is
I
still...
was just thinking of the stat boost for Glorfindel.
Yeah, because they get the stat boost either way too, right? So in this way, it's 1 more or 2 more attacks. I readied them up as well.
Fair enough.
Because I can already ready him like that,
Yeah.
and then I'm thinking if we, because how much can you do with Legolas? So it's 6, right?
Yep.
6 -2 armor, so that's 11 -4 armor.
Which wouldn't do anything to Erdog, he's immune to player card effects.
Oh, gotcha.
But between Legolas, Grimbeorn and Bard's standard attack, I can kill Erdog.
Okay.
Because I've got 11,
gotcha.
I've got 18 attack between my 3 heroes.
Okay, so then I'll block this last one with Lindir, I guess. Sure. Tagging gets +X, so we're on stage 3.
Yeah.
So that's 5. So that's gonna kill him. Unless you can only take 1 of it, right?
I can actually cancel that with a feint because Erdog can't be feinted.
Oh. That's fine. I already resolved it. It's all good.
Okay.
So he dies. I'm not worried about it.
Okay, at this point...
so he gives you a shadow, and you're gonna block it, right?
If I block it, I don't have enough to kill if I block it.
I gotcha.
So, undefended. I've got 9 hit points.
So 2, 3, 4, 5. Nothing. So 5.
Okay, and now for combat, how are you doing your combat?
Oh, I guess, so that's... Glorfindel can kill the Stray, and then this is 3/6, and they'll kill the other 2.
Okay, and that puts Erdog with 2, 4, 6, 8 defense, so Grimbiorn, Bard, so that's 12, and Legolas is 18, which is enough to kill Erdog.
Nice! Boom. Got it. Dang, I did not realize that quest was just like pure combat.
Well, yeah,
Oh, wow.
it may be pure combat, but the enemies have such high threat, pure combat decks just wouldn't quest through it.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So having one dedicated combat deck like mine, with paired with your dedicated questing deck, worked,
Yep.
worked well. I mean, we were barely breaking even, we were just questing over. So, but the amount of
Yeah, no, that worked out
the amount,
really well there.
the only downside I found with my deck at the moment was because I didn't draw me Rohan Warhorse, so I didn't get a kill as much as I usually would with Legolas.
Yeah. Not having the extra readies can be brutal.
Let's just see what I would have gotten had I killed something else. A Rohan Warhorse, hands upon the bow, and another War Axe. That's from killing the Erdog. But no, it's quite a fun quest, that one. Very combat centric.
Yeah, I was like, I had no idea what it was like going into it, but that was definitely interesting.
Yeah, so what do you think of me range 3 Hunters deck?
Oh, I like it. I mean, it's great for, it was perfect for this type of thing because I just didn't have to plan anything for it, right? It was just the whole time you can just blast away. And for this deck here, I might even get rid of the Galadriel and throw in Galdor of the Havens regularly.
Well, I think Galadriel works well for the card draw and the threat reduction. I mean,
yeah, it does. It's tough.
You could down buff three threat for each other.
Yeah, getting. I don't know. I think I need to also play it some more to see how it goes. But that actually worked out pretty well. I think the starting hand helped a lot. But
yeah, Matt, this is my favorite sort of quest. The one where I just get to kill everything.
Yeah, nothing like one where if you bring that deck and it's all locations and you're just like, oh, kill me now.
Well, even when it's all locations, Legolas's ability to kill any enemy helps put progress on the active location. So as long as it's not immune to player card effects, Legolas is laughing.
Yep, definitely. No, that was good. That was a good game.
Yeah, it was.
We crushed it.
Yep.
I didn't feel too close to losing at any point there. That was
except
good.
for at the beginning where we almost lost Kieran.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that one was almost bad. But then from then on, we kind of stabilized and were able to
because after that, I was able to get Valiant Guard out, which helped us soak up some damage that would have been taken for you.
Yep.
And then obviously, at the end there, I was hoping that Erdog wouldn't get like a 4-threat location come out and just wipe Grimbiorn out.
yeah, that would have been really bad. It would have been like, well, now we scoop.
That would be like, rip.
Yep, exactly.
But no, it's been a fun game, Splice, as usual.
Yeah,
it's always been.
That was good.
It's always fun playing with you. It's always a laugh.
That was a blast, man.
Yeah. So how do you think LCG cons went this week? And
oh, it was a lot of fun. I didn't actually know how much I was going to be able to play at first, but luckily I was able to hop in on a bunch of games. I thought it was the bot helping like give out quests. That was really cool. Just because it it gave everybody something to work for, and you could just get the random quests and not have to worry about which one should we play, which one shouldn't. So it was all good stuff.
Yeah,
and I'm surprised we got it all. A couple of those are pretty brutal, so that's pretty awesome.
I mean, I only started playing this afternoon. I was at work yesterday and Friday, and then on Thursday I did the big epic multiplayer. So I
Mm-hmm.
didn't really have much time to play just like the main games. So today it was like, right, okay, I fancy a game, and I've been on for about 12 hours playing.
Oh man.
So it's been a fun afternoon.
Yeah, you're just getting your Con of the Rings experience in now.
Well, that's exactly it. I mean, I love the fact that obviously Con of the Rings and Gen Con are all in America, so I don't have a chance to come and meet everybody. So doing it like
Right.
this, I get to meet everybody in the community, have games, have a laugh. Because obviously before this, everybody was taking up time for Gen Con and what have you. Not, it was very hard to organise to get into the games with like a large group of people where you can just sit down
Right.
and play. Whereas with this event, everything's organised. You just say, look, fancy game, and it's like, well, there we go. Groups open,
Yeah.
which is,
No, it's been too. Yeah, you just hop into that channel and you're like, hey, anyone want to play? And then people are like, yep, yep. And then just do the quest, and it's
I mean,
so good.
I've had a couple of 4-player games today, and I've had a few 3-player games today. Usually, I'm only doing 2-player games, so it's been a real experience playing like the epic multiplayer and like the 4-player games, which I don't usually get to play.
Yeah. No, I love three. Yeah, I'm the same. That's why, like at Con of the Rings and stuff, I mainly play 3 to 4 player games, just because I don't get to do them as often, and so it's a lot of fun.
It is, and
Uh,
if you ever have a chance to do an epic multiplayer, I say take it up because it's always a fun time.
oh yeah, I want to. I always miss when people are like doing the sign up thing for it, and I haven't done enough of those, and would love to get more of those in.
Well, I think then the group that's doing the epic multiplayer is working on a new epic multiplayer quest. They've just done Storm on Cobus Haven, um, which was a blast to play. Um, there's obviously 3 streams of that went live, and
Yeah,
I think they're organising doing a 6-person Storm on Cobus Haven epic multiplayer. I'm not sure if that's going to be a lot like just to play or we're streaming it. I'm not sure yet. I need to
I gotcha.
I need to speak with the people that are, like John and what I to see what's happening with that. But no, it's definitely a fun time. So
Yeah, I'll have to keep my eyes peeled to see if they're looking for people for those.
are you in the Epic multiplayer server?
No, I didn't know there was one of those.
I'll send you a link to it, and so when this notification goes up, you can just jump in.
Awesome. That'd be great. Thanks.
Yep, not a problem. I will send that link to you once we finish the stream. So thank you for joining us on this quest, and until next time, have a great day.